Greetings, Dapplings, and welcome back to Robocraft, and to an episode that I'm sure all of you knew was coming, and that is we are going to be checking out the new missile weapon. I have colored this bot. I've built a bot to use missile weapons. I was kind of thinking along the lines of rocket pods. I don't know, kind of a real-world sort of robot here. Copter with rocket pods. I did try initially to get 3 of them, but they are quite pricey. I've painted it all in free colors, except for the flag, which I've currently got on there right now. This is an RP purchasable bot, and I will take the flag off and pop this up on the Robo Shop later. It's called Forgetful Flame, because missiles, fire and forget. Just kind of a twist on that. Yeah, anyway. Right, so let's have a quick look at this new weapon. The Lock-On Missile Launcher, LML. The missiles will do, I think it's 37,000 damage per missile, and they can fire 6 missiles on a full load. It takes about 2 seconds to lock onto a target, though you can shoot without being locked on, but the missiles themselves are actually quite... They're quite inaccurate and very easy to dodge. They're not homing in on anything. They're just going to be firing in a straight line. But again, they actually have quite a lot of spread, so they're not even accurate insofar as they'll hit where your crosshair was. They'll be spread all over the place. So generally speaking, you are going to want them to use them on lock. But with a lock on, the missiles will track their targets. They've got a slight turning curve, so they're not able to turn on a dime, but they will generally hit what you're aiming at. Your enemy will get a notification that they're being locked on and the direction that the lock is coming from, so expect them to try and get out of the way. The missiles will tend to take a direct path. They're not going to be intelligent and try to go around obstacles. They'll just go straight towards it, but that actually can work to your advantage, because some people I found are, let's just say, they value themselves over their teammates and will aim to put their teammates between themselves, even when that means that teammate is going to almost certainly be destroyed. I mean, I can't blame them for wanting to live, but it's a little bit scallywaggy, honestly. Now, these are fairly expensive, and they cost a lot to put on your bot. 275 CPU. And that is only slightly less than the Aeroflak. In terms of cost, let's go and have a quick look. They are only about 10 million less, 9 million less than the Aeroflak, so not that much difference between these weapons. You're not going to be able to fit many of them on your bot, but we're going to explore these weapons in this episode, so let's jump into a battle. And welcome back. Okay, let's see. Now, the Forgetful Flame, as you can tell, is a flyer. Now that puts me at a certain disadvantage against flak weapons, and they are still fairly prevalent, but a lot of people are playing with the new toys right now. Really? That is an interesting looking little missile bot. So there aren't going to be quite as many flak as you might normally see, but you still got to try and be a little bit more cautious with this kind of bot. I'm probably going to look at building something else shortly. Okay, we've got an enemy there launching all of the missiles. Will it be able to deal with all of us? I'm not sure. We've got a good couple of solid connections there. Now, you don't need to have your missiles fully loaded in order to fire. You can just fire as and when a missile is loaded into the tube, which is often quite sufficient. Now, my ally is doing okay there. Moving on. Let's see if we can't get a flank on the enemy here. We might be able to. Right, we've got one there. And launching missiles. Now, from over here, they might not be in a position to really deal with what we're doing to them. They've got a lot of trouble over on that side, and if they've got primarily SMGs, they're not really going to be able to project much firepower against us. Obviously, flak would be a very different matter. And missiles as well, but for the time being, we seem to be doing okay. Let's get all of these enemies spotted back there. Oh, yeah, they've got flak. Launching missiles and seeking cover. Down we go. Now, it looks like those missiles were actually making an attack run, despite the fact I'd lost my lock. And that's one thing I was wondering, whether I needed to maintain the lock for the missiles to maintain their tracking, or whether I just needed to feed the target information to the missiles when they were first launched, and after that, they would happily navigate for themselves. There we go. Incoming damage to you. Quite a lot, in fact. And you're wigging out. Launching again. Now, I might be able to wipe you out before my ally does. Excellent. Got another kill. Oh, got 1 kill. 2 assists, 1 kill. 3rd highest in terms of score. Not very good in terms of damage. The highest there. Tracks are amazing damage. Need to up my game a little bit, I feel there. But good game all the same. I enjoyed it. We will jump straight into another battle so we can get a little bit more experience with these missiles before maybe I will build another bot later on. Maybe a quick time lapse and we'll take out a different type of missile bot. I've got ideas within ideas within ideas just all clogging my brain up at the moment. But I shall see you in the next battle. And welcome back. Okay, we are fighting alongside the Strato Bomber, Flying Bot. Perception, get wrecked, something or other. Okay, let's move out. What kind of bots have we got? I like that little medic bot. That looks fantastic. We have got some rails. We've got an SMG, 2 SMGs. What other kinds of flyers do we have? I don't really want to be on my own. We've got another missile copter, which is interesting. Let's get in there, see if we can't pick up a missile lock. You've gone down hard over there. I may be able to get a lock on you and finish the job. Missiles away. Should be a kill. 1 down. Okay, I'm going to go into stealth mode for a moment. Let the enemy move around. They have pinged me, but don't necessarily know where I'm going to end up. Oh, hello. Don't want. Thanks, no. Launching all the missiles while I still have a chance. Let's try and get out of here if I can. I'm not sure I'm going to make it, though. Let's try and get a lock on something. Okay, that's actually a good place for me to be.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Get a lock. And launching. Drat. Got you over there. Okay, you know what? Just missile locking someone does seem to have an adverse effect on them wanting to do anything. As long as I wait, I may actually heal. Okay, fair enough. They let me heal. Bit of a silly thing to have done, but I appreciate it. Okay, got a missile lock coming in from you over there. Need to be down. Right about now. Okay, being down is not the best thing necessarily. Okay. The missiles have a maximum range that I'm going to need to be aware of. I can't believe they let me repair. That was bad play on their part. They were too afraid of the missile lock. They were ducking away when they received notification that I was locking them. And yet, if they just persisted, I would easily have been wiped out. Just goes to show a little bit of courage at the right time. Oh, not liking that. Gonna try and have to... I'm not gonna rope run them. Not all of them, anyway. Let's get you locked. Launching what missiles I can. And might have actually gotten a kill there. Oh dear. Don't want to mess with you. Okay, launching more. Against a plasma bomber, I probably have the advantage here. Especially considering I don't really need to try to be accurate here. I can just hold down my fire button and I will continue to launch missiles that have an active lock. There we go. I'm just going to keep up applying a little bit of damage here and there. The missile explosion I don't believe is anywhere near as large of an effect as the plasma explosion. Not even comparable from what I understand. But it applies a little bit of damage here and there, especially if you can hit them with a full volley, because they'll tunnel into the bot. Because they'll all generally hit around the same sort of area. Not bad. Top score. 3,416 damage, 271 total score. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I think we've got time for one more team deathmatch. Then I might look at building a mech missile bot. We'll see, we'll see. I might jump into a battle arena instead. We'll see what the fates have in store. Okay, and here we are for what will likely be the last battle with the Forgetful Flame, stood next to a gunbed megabot, of course. Right, got a lot of guns on that though, to be fair. It does look like you're mostly made out of spun glass though. Let's see. We need to get a nice bit of a height advantage. Maybe sneak around behind the enemy. See if we can't get some flanking maneuvers taking place. I can see at least one railgun. Let's creep a little bit further forward. We might be able to get a missile lock if we're lucky. No missile lock yet. Need to get a little bit closer, I fancy. Oh, you're on the move. Fine. You'll do. Launching all my missiles. Now I've got a lock. I don't necessarily need to be right there. And the missiles did a lot of damage. Along with my railgun friend over there.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Okay, let's get back up there. Thank you very much for the healing. Very much appreciated. Now the enemy team are going to have to start moving around because they're in such a difficult position right now. See if that lock will frighten them away. Yeah, honestly, the lock itself is a massive deterrent to the enemy. They just don't like being locked. Well, you know, makes sense, I suppose. But alright, got to try and not be here anymore. I don't like being locked either. Let's try and swing past the Megabot if we can. Not quite. One of the medics can get me one of my rotors back. And I can get back up there. Missed my opportunity to lock there, unfortunately. But you are in just the right position for a missile lock. Let's get all those missiles going. And should be destruction. Fantastic. A full missile barrage is actually quite powerful. And duck down for a moment. Taken some damage on my rear rotor, but not a whole lot. I'm going to try and flank the enemy for now. Apply a bit of pressure from the rear. And let's see if we can get a lock on you. Missiles away. Not as effective as flak when you're hopping up and down, but still quite potent. Let's allow another full missile barrage, or at least a half missile barrage, so that our missiles have more of a chance of burrowing into the enemy bot. There we go. That should do well enough. I think we've declawed them, so our ally is safe. Might not have, but there we go. Let's get a missile lock on you, I think. Missiles away. Now you. I'll just start firing wildly. No need for a lock at that point. Okay, not too bad. Third position in terms of damage. Quite nice, actually. 2 kills, 2 assists. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. Good game, everyone. Okay, it is now time for us to look into the possibility of building a new bot. Now, I'm not going to spend quite as long as I usually do on shaping it, perhaps, given that we're already halfway through a mission. But I've got a couple of ideas that I want to see if we can implement. First, however, I'm going to need to find a bot to give up. I could just take the bay that I was reserving for the Dapplings build series. That will be recorded immediately following this episode. But yeah, we'll use this bay. Okay. Right, first things first. We need some mech legs. Okay, I think I have something I'm reasonably happy with. Took me a fair while to decide on what kind of shield configuration I use, so I was just sat there pondering the costs and things like that. There are a few little odds and sods that perhaps I could do to just shape it up a little bit better, but, well, I'm not sure I've got enough P-flops left for that, unfortunately. No, I think we're going to have to finish this build about there, I would say. There's not too much more that I can realistically do with it. I keep looking at it and thinking, I could do this, I could try that. This is a problem with all of my builds. I just never want to stop. Okay, we're going to stop with that, though. Right, I am going to color the whole thing in grey. Nice dark grey colour. We will highlight a few odds and sods. The missile systems are going to be orange for this one. The legs are going to be orange. Actually, we'll give all the functional components an orange tint, and then maybe consider some other coloration later on. Perhaps something like highlighting these upper sections, just to give it a little bit of something to stand out with, really. But we won't be doing all the colouring on camera. That'll be something for us to do later on, I say, as I do more and more of the colouring. Okay, I'll stop. I promise. I haven't got a problem. Right, let us begin and see what this robot is going to do. As always, as we don't have a name for the robot yet, it shall be called Hey Bennu. And I will be looking to the comments for name suggestions. Oops, I don't want to upload it. No. I just wanted to name it. There we go. I'm not entirely certain that this is going to be a particularly tanky build. The legs are very tanky, and we've got some shielding at the front. It'll be interesting, if nothing else. It's been a little while since I've made a mech, so let's jump into the first battle and see how it does. And welcome back to a battle arena match, where it seems that there is a tiny little missile bot there. Oh, I like you. Oh, it's 10 little missile test rack. My liking of you has gone down significantly. Right, looks like a few people on the team are heading there, so I'm going to head over to this side. Oh, okay, you're under attack from a missile bot. Oh dear, you may be about to go down. You've got a lot of heat on you there. Missiles away! No longer have a lock. I'm not sure if any of my missiles are going to make it. Okay, let's try and get you.
Your team has captured the middle fusion tower.
Nope.
Your fusion shield is now
Taking a bit of damage, lost 2 of my forward shields, but should be okay.
Has been captured.
I can fire quite happily whilst walking backwards right now. Rather walking away from the target. Right, we've got a little bit more backup entering into this area now, so we may be able to do a little bit of a better job at taking out those crystals. Got a ground-based missile bot down there, it seems. It's going to have a bit of a duel. Now, you are already rank 4. No, you're not. Well, yes, actually, you are rank 4. Minecraft.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Missiles away. There we go. No, you're bailing. You don't want any of it. Wise move. You are going to be worth a lot to me because of your much higher rank. Missiles away. Got a good angle. This should do a reasonable amount of damage. Yeah, you're not getting away. There will be no escape. There we go. Another one coming in. Missiles away. No. They're out of my sight for the time being. There we go. Oh, glorious.
Clock cycle booster activated.
See if we can't knock you out of the sky. Might be able to. We're actually causing hits. Solid blows. Let's just try and keep them within my range. No, they've moved on. Going for you next, then. Wait for a few more missiles in the volley and launch. We might catch them. A lot of missiles circling now. And they're probably going to go down with the next 1 or 2. There we are. I am taking a fair chunk of damage, though. Right, unfortunately, I am no use to the team anymore. I need to get out of here. We'll make sure that to spot the enemies, though. That's one thing I can still do. And whilst I'm repairing... Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Go! Well, I'm back in this at the very least. Launch! Can't do a lot, but I can do enough to ruin your day. There we go. And keep firing. Not bad at all. Right, overclock level 6. Got another enemy in the sky. Missile lock, launching. Oh no, most of my missiles hit my ally. How ungood. Right, I need to get up on this ridge. It'll give me a chance to repair as well. We've got an enemy over at the tower over there. Kind of want that taken out. Quite badly, actually. It would be great to have a missile receiver on this. Sorry, a radar receiver on this one, honestly. Right, launching against that bot over there. Might be able to knock you off your perch. Actually, yeah, a couple of solid blows there. That was a good first volley. No, unfortunately, I've lost the lock now. Not as useful. Stuck down for a moment.
Your top fusion tower is under
there we
attack.
go. Moving back up, we've got an enemy who's probably going to be attacking this fusion tower. Let's try and get into a position where I can actually engage you. From here, we'll have a lot of potential targets. Not exactly what I want, honestly. It's a little bit risky. There we go. And no, you're still out of the way. You might be a potential target in a moment, though. All my missile bays are loaded. No, you're not going to show yourself. You, however, I want you instead. The rail bot. Launching. Ah, they're all going to hit the wall instead, unfortunately. Got a lot of enemies on the way. See if we can't do a bit of damage to you. No thanks. I'll just sit down here. Wait for you to get a little bit closer. Also for my missile bays to load. Oh, I can lock without actually having a line of sight for my weapons. That's useful. That was very useful, in fact. And up we go. Launch. Okay, that allows for some missile sniping. That is actually awesome. You are doomed at this point. There's not a lot you're going to be able to do at this point. Except, you know, be annoying and duck around the hill. That is actually going to be quite frustrating. This point, though, to prevent you from healing, I just need to start firing on you. Even though I'm not going to be incredibly accurate, it doesn't really matter too much. As long as I can do some damage. Oh, bloody snipers. They're doing a good job. Doing a very good job, actually. Now I've got to wait 10 seconds to repair my missile bays. I like that little bot. Legs and tank tracks. Barely a single one hit. That is terrible. More damage, all the damage. Fire the missiles now. All of the missiles. I think we've declawed it. We're not getting away. There's a suicidal run. I admire your courage, but you know, you weren't getting out of that.
Your top fusion tower is under attack.
The issue here is the moment they see me locking, they duck away. And I suppose that's fine in a way,
Your top fusion
as it can
tower
keep
is
them
under
from
attack.
doing damage. But it takes time for my missiles to get there, and that's the problem.
Enemy spotted.
You are very tasty. Launching.
Enemy spotted.
Did a chunk of damage.
Enemy spotted.
Not a huge amount, but
Your
enough.
top fusion tower is under attack.
Launch. Hopefully we will come out on top of this fight, because otherwise you are going to take me out. Fire. Fire. I'm trying to keep my... Ah, no, I've lost it. I was trying to keep my missile launcher facing away from the enemy, except when I fired. Didn't pan out so well. I like the missile hover, though. Very nice. Missile bots, no good in close quarters. You can't do a large enough missile swarm to really take the enemy out. SMG in close range is just going to focus down your missiles. And that makes sense. You've got to have a weakness, otherwise it would be an OP weapon and everyone would use it. Let's start pushing with the rest of the team. Looks like they're starting to converge on the enemy base. Is anyone going for that tower? I'll keep an eye on it.
Enemy spotted. Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
That would be this.
Enemy spotted.
That one in the distance.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Well done on the spotting though, team. Seriously well done. Doing an amazing job. And now that they've dislodged those snipers, we can advance without too much issue.
Fusion tower is under attack.
Got someone at the base causing a little bit of a problem, but that should be easy enough to deal with. Launch missiles, see what we can do to their crystals. Probably not going to be a whole lot. Launch.
Your bottom fusion tower
Keep the missiles up. Thankfully, I can just keep firing them in an arc. Let's see if we can get rid of you, shall we? Oh dear. Up! No, I turned my missile launcher towards the enemy. Ah, thank goodness. Managed to get out of the way there. And missiles away! They will circle like piranhas for a little while until they've either run out of fuel or taken them down. Okay, that's kind of bad. Kill it. With fire! Predict it! Oh, I'm mostly dead. Haha, you're declawed! Thank you very much, my allies. That is gonna hurt. I do not have enough health to survive this. Ouch! Maybe if I'd been able to jump, but I banged my head against my ally. I might have been able to get out of that. But it does seem that having the very high health robo legs is going to help a little bit with the missiles, because they don't have that fast of a turning circle. So if you jump, you might just be able to distract them. Get them to hit the legs, which are going to be able to take the blow much better. Oh, it looks like I've got a missile loading sound jammed. There we go. Now the question is, do we go down the middle? I mean, this isn't working particularly well for us, I'll be honest. There we go. Let's get you spotted, and missiles away. Now you're moving a little bit too fast for me to really do a whole lot of damage, and I don't want to get any closer than this because your weapons lose a lot of their combat effectiveness at long range. Hello. Missiles away!
Your middle fusion tower is under attack. Enemy spotted.
Just keep that up for now. My missiles don't suffer at all if I'm jumping and dodging and weaving, which is an amazing advantage of the missiles.
Your middle fusion tower is under
Launch.
attack.
I should be able to break their lock fairly quickly, whereas they won't be able to easily break mine. They're out in the open. Oh, well, they did break it there, but the missiles that I'd initially launched were already on their way and already tracking. There we go. See if we can put you down.
Fusion tower has been captured.
Damn. Okay, we need to get back on top of this. Alright, let's get down there. They are going to take these towers. It's a bit of a stalemate. We don't have the pushing power, unfortunately, with the missile launchers. So you're going to be an issue to my allies, so I'll try and dissuade you for now. Not much damage, unfortunately. Ooh. I can possibly dissuade you. Unlikely unless my missiles can get around the corner. Don't think they managed it in time. You, maybe? Missiles away! Now you might be in a bit of trouble. I don't think you're going to be able to outrun them easily enough. Right, you're a little bit too far away now. Right, that railgun is a problem. Stay away, please. Nope.
Your top fusion tower is under attack.
And up. Let's take you out. Flank attack, best attack, because most people don't shield the back of their bot as well as the front. Because they always assume they're going to be facing the enemy. Some people will design a broadside bot, and you should take that into account when you're trying to work out which direction to attack from. If it looks like they built the bot for engaging from the side, then don't engage from the side, basically. Right. Let's try and get a lock on you. The enemy are doing a great counter push right now. Right. The full volley is worth waiting for there, I feel. That will have done a lot of damage. In fact, that last missile might even follow through and take them out. Nope. Launch. Thank you. Just take that thing off. Thank you very much. Now the only problem is I can't capitalize on a change in the battle too well because I can't get to the enemy base that fast. I rely on the other more mobile bots to do that. Well, let's push. Launch the odd. In fact, just launch all of the missiles. One of them might hit something. Oh, they're doing a reasonable amount of damage, actually. There we go.
Enemy spotted.
Now, if we can capture these, we might be able to make a push because all of our teammates are here. Very good on health. You're very far away, so there's no point in engaging. Honestly, at this point, we might want to just push the tower. I might actually just go straight around, yeah. Go for the tower instead. Unless it looks like the engagement's going to be especially favorable for me. That, maybe not, but I should be able to do a chunk of damage to their weapons. Alright, let's try and take you down, shall we?
Your middle fusion tower is under attack. The middle fusion tower has been captured.
Fortunate, but we've lost our tower.
You no longer have your clock cycle booster.
Now, if I can get around... Our ally in their base has done a lot of damage to them. See if I can't get a lock. One coming in there, one over there as well. He's back in the shield, there's no point in me engaging. It would be better for me to go for this enemy back here. Or even you over there. That's right, get back. Ooh, you would be a prime target. No thanks. Also, no thanks. Damn it, you waited to fire. Oh, that's not so good. Fire! Fire close range! Can probably take those missiles off before he can finish me off. Thank goodness. Thank you very much for the help there. I was about to go down. Oh, Lord. Wait for those weapon systems to come back online. And there we go. Let's see, where are you? This is a real war of attrition here. So we can take out some of those crystals. I don't think the missiles are especially good at taking out specific crystals, but they do have quite a bit of wallop when they're just hitting a group. You'll notice there are now coloured lines to show where the crystals are connected. Really? Come on. One of you has to hit. There we go.
The top fusion tower has been captured. Your fusion shield
oh my lord.
Deactivated. Enemy spotted.
This is why missile bots are no good at trying to take the bloody crystals.
Your fusion shield is now active.
Right, let's push through the cave.
Enemy
Wait,
spotted.
you're an enemy.
Enemy spotted.
Missiles away. Might be able to knock out your rotors with that volley. Need a couple of people to defend while we push. If someone can get up there and actually do some damage to Sandman UK, that would be great. Because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. Oh no, maybe I could. Hard to get up here with legs, but... Well, there are... and also mid-air collisions. Makes it very hard.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Well, then we're just going to need to attack the enemy's plutonium reactor, aren't we? There we go. Missile lock acquired. Missiles away.
The enemy plutonium crystal is nearly destroyed.
If only we had some medics in this fight, it would be so much better.
Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
This war of attrition is not particularly fun.
Has been captured. You no longer have your clock cycle.
Take you out if we can.
Enemy spotted.
There we go. We've got a lot of missiles I can launch, and you can't do a lot back to me. Not from that range. Oh, you're going to be an issue. And there we go. That's what you get, you naughty boy.
Tower is under attack.
Ouch.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
See if I can't get a couple of these to just explode next to the wall.
Fusion tower has been captured.
Not sure if they have that kind of splash damage like plasmas do, but oh well, it's good enough.
Spotted.
It's gonna hurt. Up. Launch. Ah, damn it! I waited a little bit too long. Didn't quite have all of my missiles hitting there, but I've got an active lock, and they don't. Not that it's made much difference for me. Let's hang tight here. Their crystal cannot take another full rush. So you're going to be up here with me in a moment, aren't you? That won't be particularly good for me. Launch! Hello! Let's just take you out, shall we? There we go. Enemy over there. I'm just going to be a sentinel. I'm just going to try and keep them occupied where I can. It seems to be doing a fairly good job while our allies attack their reactor. Mind you, our reactor is also getting hit. So it really does come down to who can do the best push. I think we have it, but that might be premature.
The reactor is under attack.
That might be very premature. Nope, we have it. Fantastic. Good game, everyone. Really, really good. I enjoyed that. It was a long game. There was a lot of back and forth. It was kind of grindy in many cases, but second position as well. 10 kills, 2 deaths, 14 assists. We did possibly... No, the second most damage there. Quite nice. Sandman UK got 12 kills, 7 deaths, and 13 assists. I actually really enjoyed that battle. The tanky Walker missile bot seems to do well. I can't say which I prefer. The kind of helicopter with rocket pods, or more the Battletech Mech Warrior style of bot. I think we should possibly tech out actual tanks. Maybe something similar to the flak tracks, but I don't know. There's something about a mech with missile bays on its arms instead of arms. That just seems thematically appropriate to me. I like it. Okay, so name suggestions in the comments, please. I will pick the one that seems the most appropriate for the bot. Props if it's a mythological name. And when we next record, I'll let you know if this is up on the shop. In fact, before we go, let's go and find the Forgetful Flame and get you uploaded. First, I need to take off the flag, as that is a Galaxy Cache only component, and we should be good. Let me pop that up there. Rocket Pod Copter. There we go. Nice and simple. Right, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. The next one will be the Dapper Builds first episode, and I hope you're looking forward to that one as well. But until next time, do take care.